Today, on The Power of Framing, we'll kickstart the week with a short story to frame a new virtue and gain a renewed focus. Are you ready? Let's step into the vault. Welcome to Monday, and cheers to you, my dear. What you drinking over there?
Hot chocolate.
And I have an Americano. Okay, we are jumping into this week's virtue, and I am so excited to explore it with my sidekick, my oldest, my sweetheart, Aria. Aria, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hope. When you think of the word hope, if you're like hopeful for something, what does that make you think of?
It makes me think that, for example, you're hoping for a sunny day.
Yeah. So it's for something maybe in the future that you don't know yet, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay. So before we unpack our question, I want you to think of hope in relation to things that are in the future. But I want to frame it with this question for you. On a scale from Eeyore to Pollyanna, how even-keeled is your hope for the future? And Aria, have you ever seen the movie Pollyanna?
No.
Okay. Have you seen stuff with Eeyore in it?
Yes.
Let's start with Eeyore. Okay. We're going to watch a couple things just to frame this, to make it fun for Aria so we can understand the difference. Here's the first one. Go ahead and watch.
Good morning, Pooh Bear.
If it is a good morning, we try to help.
Did I get your tail back on properly, Eeyore?
No matter. Most likely listen again anyway.
Poor dear. You know, I may have just the thing. Up you go. There you are.
It's an awful nice tail, Kanka. Much nicer than the rest of me. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it. Not much of a house. Just right for not much of a donkey. Might take a day or two, but I'll find a new one. End of the road. Nothing to do. And no hope of things getting better. Sounds like Saturday night at my house.
Did it sound like Eeyore had much excitement
Nope.
or much hope for the future?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, now let's try a different example. Maybe on the other, more positive end of the scale for hope. This is a little clip from a movie, Pollyanna.
You know why I hate Sunday? Because it means the starting of another week.
That's true.
That's when you can play the card game.
Here it comes.
That little girl is
This
Pollyanna.
goody two-shoes is going to find something about Sunday to be glad about. Lay off her, Angie.
If you knew how to play the game, then you could find something to be glad about too. But you don't.
All right, Miss Smarty Pants. What's so good about Sunday?
Well, there's always something. You'll be glad because
Well, because what?
it will be 6 whole days before Sunday comes around again.
That question, from a scale from Eeyore to Pollyanna, just means if you're very pessimistic or you can't think of good things, or Pollyanna always found good things. And she played the glad game when other people were like, today's not a fun day. She tried to think of ways to make it positive. So I want to ask you, what is one thing, and I think I might know the answer to this, that you and your sisters are very hopeful for all the time?
A dog.
So if we think with a positive hope for the future, but also a realistic hope for the future, what would that look like for you? Some things that you think we could do together in order to one day get an awesome puppy and hopefully maybe a German Shepherd, because they're the best. What do you think?
Or a golden retriever.
Or a golden retriever is pretty cool too. What do you think? What could we do together to have a good hope for the future of maybe a Murano puppy dog?
Well, I have wished to maybe go on to see one at a pound or something.
Oh, okay. So we could visit a pound or go see where there's some puppies or some dogs. Yep. What are some things that you and your sisters could do together to help show how you would be ready for a puppy dog?
Do our chores every week.
Yeah. So if you're responsible with your chores, then that would mean that we could trust that you would help take care of a puppy. And then for Daddy, I probably need to make sure I still have a job because we got to pay for a lot of vet appointments and for the food. So someone's got to have a job to take care of the doggy, right? So I would have to do some things too, right?
Yes, not only us, we could take it for walks.
Yep, you can take it for walks, so you got to stay healthy and you have to maintain a schedule. So there's a lot of small, real things that you have to do. But does that mean that it's not exciting to think of a puppy?
No.
It's pretty exciting, isn't it? If you wanted, a German Shepherd or a Golden Retriever, what is your favorite thing about each of those?
My favorite thing about a Golden Retriever is they're super playful. Same with a German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
They would also be pretty fun to play with it, if we have a big backyard.
I know. I agree.
Plus, they're fun to keep in the house.
They are. As long as they don't poop and pee and throw up everywhere. Because that's not fun to clean up. If you were to say somewhere between acting like Eeyore or acting like the sweet girl Pollyanna who has a positive outlook, where would you say you relate most to when it comes to hope?
Pollyanna.
That's a good call. I think so too. Is there anything else you think about hope that you want to tell our friends?
Well, I think it's also a way of thinking about something.
Hope is a way of thinking about something?
Like thinking about something in the future.
Have you experienced a hope for anything that you hoped for and then it came to pass and it helped you build your trust that good things can happen even when it doesn't seem that way initially?
Yes.
Like what?
Like, I did hope that Donna was going to have puppies before she even had puppies.
You hoped that Dawn would have puppies before she even had puppies?
And now I still hope she has another litter.
Well, Marty and son, there you go. All right, hopes for more donut puppies. That's pretty great. And what is the thing that we're hoping for this afternoon for friends that we see? Who do we hope comes this afternoon?
Annie.
Well, Annie, but you already saw Annie. I mean, the other one's coming all the way from California.
And Stacy.
Well, as we enter into this week and explore hope, just ask yourself, on a scale from Eeyore to Pollyanna, how even-keeled is your hope for the future? And my friend Erica and I cannot wait to dive into this together for you on Friday in Off the Hinges. I'll see you on Wednesday. You want to tell everybody bye? She's got a chocolate-covered mouth. And
Bye.
She's chewing on a delicious marshmallow.
Bye.
We're going to go enjoy a Monday together. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of The Power of Framing. Follow Foundational Coaching on your favorite social media platform, where I'll meet you on Wednesday and you can ask me anything you want. I'm honored to be a part of your story today, and I'm proud of your growth, my friend. I can't wait for our next time together, exploring the vault.